Hello, everyone, and welcome to a game called It Moves. This game is about a boy who has bad dreams. That's all I can tell you about it. That's all I know. So let's get into a new game and see what this game has to offer. Bedtime. Bedtime is supposed to be a happy event for tired children. For me, it was terrifying. Dun dun dun! While some children might complain about being put to bed before they have finished watching a film or playing their favorite video game, when I was a child, nighttime was something to truly fear. Somewhere in the back of my mind, it still is. So we're telling this from the past perspective, so we survived through this, hopefully. This is me. Hello, me. Nice to meet you. Poster from a movie. I got it from my brother. Mr. Teddy. It's a wolf. Full of toys and stuff. A table. A table. That's a chair, man. You need to get your eyes checked. If I click on the carpet, will he say it's a carpet too? I cannot prove that what happened to me was objectively real, but I can swear that what I experienced was genuine horror. A fear which in my life, I'm glad to say, has never been equaled. I will relate it to you. All now as best as I can. Oh, make of it what you will, but I will be glad to just get it off my chest. So we do survive this. This is my brother's room. He told me yesterday to stay out of the room that we both had shared until then. A picture of some mountains. Ooh, spooky. Flowers. Mom put these here. This is my father. He was very silent. Don't go pulling out too much stuff now. It's bedtime soon. Shoes. Not very interesting. A picture of a man standing around. I think it's Dad when he was younger. How about you ask him? I can't remember exactly when it started, but my apprehension towards falling asleep seemed to correspond with being moved into a room of my own. Mom told me to touch her stuff, especially this stuff. You're very obedient. Nothing too interesting here. I mean, this is an RPG game, man. You gotta grab everything. Ventilation. I think Mom said this. Boxes full of stuff. Just a bunch of clothes in here. A man with a mustache. And a very handsome one at that. This is my mother. How do you like your new room? Soon you'll be sleeping alone for the first time. Yeah, about that, I'd rather not. I don't even know what Oh. I was 8 years old at the time, and until then I had shared a room quite happily with my older brother. As is perfectly understandable for a boy 5 years my senior, my brother eventually wished for a room of his own, and as a result, I was given the room at the back of the house. As my brother was given a new bed, I was given the bunk beds, which we used to share. Time to have sleepovers! While I was upset about sleeping on my own, I was excited at the thought of being able to sleep in the top bunk, which seemed far more adventurous to me. Well, I guess I better go to bed. I got nothing else to do. Cutscenes. Yes? Oh, she's a nice mom. She knocked before entering my room. Alright, it's bedtime. Already? Yes, adults need their sleep, you see. You'll be sleeping alone for the first time. Are you excited? No! Yes, Mom. not lying through my teeth, as you can not tell. I guess these parents aren't very observant. Alright, I'm turning off the lights. Good night. Good night. Well, here we are. Should have turned on that lamp. Chapter 1, Cave. I'm not going down there. I have to go down there to progress the game. Yes, we're gonna save today. Can I save any more than one time? Apparently not. The heck is this? Wait. I don't know what that is. Can I not interact with it? I guess it's in a tree, and I can't even. I keep clicking around it. I can't even comment on what that thing is. Let's look around. Maybe there's something I can grab. A small water hole. The water is dirty. Probably not a good idea to drink it. So I wasn't planning on it. I just wanted a comment or two. Okay, we got a house. I can't go past the house, so we're gonna go in the house. Wait. Oh. What's that thing on top of the roof? I don't know. I'll just... A pot and some ragged cloth. I wonder what's cooking. Your soul! No, it's probably just... It looked like water. Who and what is that? Stalking is such a strong word. I prefer to think of it more as an intense research on one individual. By the way, your missing sock is under your bed with me. You mean you're sleeping on the bottom bunk? Just kidding. See, I told you we could have friends over to spend the night. Isn't that great? A cold, unwelcoming breeze comes from the bottom of the stairs. Let's stay here. We don't need this. We don't need this drama. Ah, whatever. I have to progress the game and all that. We'll go down, I guess. Weird mushroom. Looks poisonous. Nope. The stalker is gone. Alright, let's go down. Let's progress the game. I have to. Weird mushroom. Looks poisonous. A purple mushroom. Definitely poisonous. Excuse me? Hello? You want to come out and introduce yourself? Apparently not. There's a red liquid seeping out from the mushroom hat. Oh, can we get a new hat? Let's put it on our head, man. We'll use the red liquid to stick it there. What's over here? Nothing. Wait, am I gonna be chased? I don't know. I'd rather go this way and back where I came from and out and away. Did you see that? What the heck was that? Oh, what the hell? I'll go. Huh. Looks like we're in Puzzle Land. Great. I hate puzzles. Okay, that did that. That did that. So if we do this... No? Wait. Maybe if we go here? It's hard to see what some of these do, man. Okay, that starts over again, I think. So we do this, this, and this. There we go. Aha! I am a smart There is a red liquid seeping out from the mushroom hat. Oh, come on. You passed the chance twice to create yourself a new style, a new image. What is this? Oh, now we're walking over low ledges, are we? Oh, now we're walking for the creepy ass. Ugh, what even is that? I don't like it, and I don't want it. Oh, I'm gonna be chased now, huh? Now they're gonna chase me. I'm not even walking as fast as I normally do. I can't get away. Run! You idiot! Run! The heck is this? It's like the other half of that stalker guy's face. Or maybe it was the half of the stalker guy's face. I didn't see that other thing on it, though. Mom! I had a bad dream! Mom! Mom! Yo, Mom! Yo, Mom! Yo, Mom, wake up! Okay, let's go. It's locked. Stupid, bro. Hey, I could go in here now. Dad was blocking it. No need to go here right now. Oh, we could go there right now, though. Hey, Dad. I called for Mom, but what's up, Dad? Dad. Hey, Mom. Mom, I had a bad dream. Yo. Sweetie, what's wrong? I had a bad dream. Oh, that's too bad, sweetie. I'll be up in a minute, and we can all eat breakfast together. Alright, hurry up. Go change your clothes, and I'll be right there. At least this morning. We're not going out. Can we go outside? I shouldn't go outside right now. So obedient. And so, another day started. It was a day of a little more importance to our story. I won't bother you with the details, but one thing I remember is that even though I played with my friends like I always did, I somehow still felt lonely. I didn't enter my new room until later that night. It was time to go to sleep again. Mommy told me to go straight to bed. Not even putting our pajamas on first? Oh, we did. Never mind. I can't complain. I'm not going to wake. I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna fight it. No! 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 Dang it. I thought tossing and turning would at least keep me awake. Chapter 2! Labyrinth. This is going fast. Save? Of course I'm gonna flip and save. Why can't I save any more than that? Load audio quit. It's the same thing. I love the red buttons. Let's push all the red buttons. Oh, that has a frowny face. That's not a good red button. That has a happy face. This means it's the good red button or bad red button. So let's push this one. And this one. Oh no. Did I already mess everything up? I think I already screwed the whole puzzle up. Dang it. Wait. I could just load it again, huh? So let's press that one with the smiley face. And press this one with the smiley face. That's not pleasant. When can I break these? Can't get out. This one is the only one that turns off and on. Oh. Oh, we're supposed to turn them all off. Okay. There we go. Ha! I'm doing something correctly for once in my life. Although it is concerning that I cannot. And a corpse. Can't go in there. It's a labyrinth, remember? We have to do mazy thing. Oh, am I trying to get out? I have a couple of concerns. And, like, 2 of them are about the demon. Oh, what the heck is that? Ow. No. No thank you. That's a dead end? What's this? Some kind of machinery. I'm seeing things. A wanted poster. Oh, maybe it's that for that stalker guy. I wonder when the ghosts are gonna start coming for me, because I feel like Pac-Man. A poster for some concert. It looks old. Oh, I found another one. I'm not sure if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but it's the only thing I can think of doing right now. Nope, I got the other one. I love looking at the face that's getting creepier and creepier. Looks like a fan. Oh, I'm aha! Error. Instructions on how to use a fire extinguisher. Dude, you need to get out of my personal space. I swear. I was already over here. Oh, man. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm gonna die. Probably. I mean, I can't die. I'm in a dream, right? You can't die in a dream. Ha 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 ha. Hardy har har. Har. The heck? Oh, there's another one. I have concerns about my mental health and well-being. When you are awakened from a deep sleep to something moving or stirring, it can take a few moments for you to truly understand what is happening. The fog of sleep hangs over your eyes and ears, even when lucid. Something was moving. There was no doubt about that. At first, I wasn't sure what it was. Everything was dark, almost pitch black, but there was enough light creeping in from outside to outline that room. 2 thoughts appeared in my mind almost simultaneously. The first one was that my parents were in bed, because the rest of the house lay both in darkness and silence. The second thought turned to the noise, a noise which has obviously woken me. That was it. Bed sheets rustling in the dark and someone breathing. I was a stalker. As if some disturbed sleeper was attempting to get all too comfortable in the bottom bunk. I lay there in disbelief, thinking that the noise was either my imagination or perhaps my pet cat finding somewhere comfortable to spend the night. It was then that I noticed my door shut as it had been as I fallen asleep. Perhaps my mom had checked in on me and the cat had sneaked into my room then. Yes. That must have been it. I turned to face the wall, closing my eyes in the vain hope that I could fall back to sleep. As I moved, the rustling noise from underneath me ceased. I thought that I must have disturbed my cat, but quickly I realized that the visitor in my bottom book was much less mundane than my pet, trying to sleep, and much more sinister. As if alerted to and disgruntled by my presence, the disturbed sleeper began to toss and turn violently, like a child having a tantrum in their bed. I could hear the sheets twist and turn with increasing ferocity. Fear then gripped me, not like the subtle sense of unease I had experienced earlier, but now, potent and terrifying. My heart raced as my eyes panicked, scanning almost impenetrable darkness. I let out a cry. As most young boys do, I instinctively shouted on my mother. I could hear something stir on the other side of the house, but as I began to breathe a sigh of relief that my parents were coming to save me, the bunk bed suddenly starts to shake violently as if gripped by an earthquake, scraping against the wall. I could hear the sheets below me thrashing around as if tormented by malice. I did not want to jump down to safety, as I feared the thing at the bottom bunk would reach out and grab me, pulling me into the darkness, so I stayed there with white knuckles clenched on my own blanket like a shroud of protection. The wait seemed like an eternity. "What's wrong? Did you have a bad dream?" I cried, and my mother consoled me. Tears of fear, followed by relief, streamed down my face. Yet through all the horror and relief, I did not tell her why I was so upset. I cannot explain it, but it was as if though whatever had been in that bunk would return, if I even so much as spoke of it. Whether that was the truth, I do not know. But as a child, I felt as if the unseen menace remained close, listening. My mother lay in the empty bunk, promising to stay there until the morning. I remember the next day wanting to go anywhere, be anywhere but in that suffocating room. It was a Saturday, and I played outside quite happy with my friends. Although our house was not large, we were lucky to have a long sloping garden in the back. We played there often, as much of it was overgrown and we could hide in the bushes, climb in the huge sycamore tree, which towered above all else, and easily imagine ourselves in the throes of a grand adventure. As fun as it all was, occasionally my eye would turn to the small window in my room. Ordinary, slight, and insidious. Inosis? I cannot pronounce that. But for me, that thin boundary was looking glass into a strange cold pocket of dread. Outside the lush green surroundings of our garden filled with the smiling faces of my friends. Inside, the feeling of something in that room watching me play, waiting for the night when I would be alone, eagerly filled with hate. It may sound strange to you, but by the time my parents ushered me back into that room for the night, I said nothing. I didn't protest. I didn't even make up an excuse as to why I couldn't sleep it there. I still felt that this thing would be engaged if I so much as spoke of it. Another night came. But I still survived because I'm still speaking in past tense. Chapter 3, Factorize. Is that even a word? I don't know. Yikes. Hell yes, I want to save. The door is firmly shut. A banner on a long pole is too old and torn to make out the details. A huge skull. Yep. Yep. Same thing. A huge skull. Oh great, it's gonna be like one of those repeating rooms. Yep. The skull. The banner. Alright, well I'm just gonna keep walking then. If you're not gonna do anything to be entertaining to me or my audience, we're just gonna... Oh god. Huge skull. You didn't even comment on the glowing eyes. Just gotta keep walking. Something's gonna either start chasing me, or it's gonna come at me from the front. Or that skull is just gonna eat me or something, I don't know. Sometimes you can predict something, sometimes. Ah, the skull ate me. That's the direction they took. Or did it? Ah. I do not feel comfortable being near that. So, we're gonna walk away. I got factorized, you guys. Some kind of machine. Some kind of machine. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Let me whisper in your ear. Let me tell you all the things. And I don't know this song very well. Oh, God. I'm gonna get chased through this. Oh! Hello, Mr. Dude with a bag over his head. It must be pretty difficult to see with that on. Oh, what does that say? I'm dying to know. Are you... How are you? Oh, I'm doing just fine. I lied. I'm dying inside. Haha, memes. I can be funny. Okay, what am I doing again? Hey, what's over here? Did we already go over here? I feel like we've already gone. Nope. What's this? Looks almost like the light. It's on the runway airports. Runway at airports. Runaway airports. Seriously? A large fan circulating the stuffy air. This place has standards. Who would have thought? Nope. Am I ever gonna get any of these gates down? That's the question. Oh, we're back here, you guys. Let's go down. Did I come from down? I don't even know what I'm looking for. I guess I'm looking for something to move these gates. But I don't see anything. And now, the game is glitching, kind of. Cool. A picture of some kind of green landscape. The picture is in too bad a shape to make out any details. I hear that. What you doing? You want to come say hello instead of riding in blood all the time? You must be running out of blood. Do you need some more? Oh, wait, no, not mine. Don't take my blood. I already moved that. Am I supposed to find another one of these? Am I supposed to find a way to make these some kind of machines work? Somehow? Perhaps? Yeah, no, I've already been over here. What am I doing? What am I waiting for? Where am I going? I feel like I ask this to myself every day in life. Yep. Can I take one of these lights? Are you gonna do anything? Make any observations about your current situation? Make any comments? Tell me what to do? Oh, man. I think the green landscape might be that lush, backyard that you were talking about, probably. Man, wouldn't that be scary if that were true? Oh, wait, I see something over there. I probably can't get to it. Oh, look at that, I can't get to it. Am I just stuck forever? And never, and ever, and ever, and ever. I don't know. I've literally done like figure eights around this. This way. I've already been this way. I've already done this. I've already been here. What is this madness? I don't appreciate this. I don't want it. I don't need it. What? It looks like something used to pour out of these. Wow. At least you have something to say about it. Otherwise, we'd all be bored. I'm just waiting for something to happen. I just don't know what to do right now. Like, what do I do with the machine? Do I just stay here? I'll just lay down and sacrifice myself to Satan. I'll just do it. I'm just gonna do it right here, right now. 'Cause, oh my god, I am an idiot. Why did I not see that before? Don't ask me, 'cause I don't know. Oh hey, it's the masked guy! Nice to see ya! Not really, go away. Let's go find what opened that. Oh, it's getting a little active in here. Paranormally, I mean. Not that I'm active in any way, shape, or form. I'm not, by the way, if any of you are wondering. Oof. All this walking, though, he's really getting his steps in. Is that mask? A creepy mask. Indeed. Wait. Hey, how's it going? Oh. What a pleasant image to put into my head. Wow. You want to do that again, Mr. Mask? Are you gonna follow me? What a stalkery creep. He should be put in jail. And maybe the one down here is open. Maybe not, but maybe. No, it ain't that one. I see the other two over there. It ain't any of those. But maybe it's all the one all the way up here. Let's look. Shall we? Up there it is. No, oh, that's not good. I should probably run. I don't want to get drowned now. I don't want to die now. I heard drowning's not very pleasant. Oh, hey. Nice to see you join the party. What the heck is this? The heck is that? Oh, wait. Yeah? Come on. No comments to make, buddy? No comments to say about that? Seriously? What kinda? What? Oh. I opened something. Maybe I let that man out of his cage. Now we can be friends. Since I let him out. Oh, great. I wasn't being serious, but I actually did let him out, unfortunately. Cool. I love letting people I feel uncomfortable around out. Oh, good. I love summoning the devil. This is my pastime. I'm just gonna, yeah. It's funny how certain words can remain hidden from your mind, no matter how blatant or obvious they are. One word came to me that night, lying there in the darkness alone, frightened, aware of the rotten change in atmosphere. A thickening of the air, as if something had displaced it. As I heard the first casual twists of the bed sheets below, the first anxious increase in my heartbeat at the realization that something was once again in the bottom bunk, that word. A word which had been sent into exile filtered up through my consciousness. Mom? Breaking free of all repression, gasping and for air, screaming, etching, and carving itself into my mind. I feel like, right now, I feel like I'm being played. Like, nothing actually scary is going on, and this whole game is a joke. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it right now. Ghost. As this thought came to me, I noticed that my unwelcome visitor has ceased moving. The bed sheets lay calm and dormant, but they had been replaced by something far more hideous. A slow, rhythmic, rasping breath heaved and escaped from the thing below. I could imagine its chest rising and falling with each sordid, wheezing and garbling breath. I shuddered and hoped, beyond all hope, that it would leave without occurrence. The house lay as it had the previous night in a thick blanket of darkness. Silence prevailed, all but, oh dang it, I laid there terrified. I just wanted this thing to go, to leave me alone. What did it want? Then something unmistakably chilling transpired. It moved. It moved in a way different from before. When it threw itself around in the bottom bunk, it seemed unrestrained, without purpose, almost animalistic. For that thing lying there in the darkness, that thing which seemed intent on terrorizing a young boy, calmly and nonchalantly sat up. Its labored breathing had become louder. Now only a mattress and a few flimsy wooden slates separate my body from the unearthly breath below. I lay there, my eyes filled with tears, a fear which mere words cannot relate to you, or anyone else coursed through my veins. This is definitely a joke. I would not have believed that this fear could have been heightened, but I was so wrong. I imagined what this thing would look like, sitting there listening from below my mattress, hoping to catch the slightest hint that I was awake. Imagination. then turned to unnerving reality. It began to touch the wooden slates which my mattress sat on. It seemed to caress them carefully, running what I imagined to be fingers and hands across the surface of the wood. Then, with great force, it prodded angrily between two slates in the mattress. Even though the padding, it felt as though someone had viciously stuck their fingers into my side. I let out an almighty cry, and the wheezing, shaking, and moving thing in the bunk below replied in kind by violently vibrating the bunk as it had done the night before. Small flakes of painted powder rolled onto my bed from the wall as the frame of the bed scraped along it backwards and forwards. Once again I was bathed in light, and there stood my mother, loving, caring as she always was, with a comforting hug and calming words that eventually subdued my hysteria. Of course, she asked what was wrong, but I could not say. I dared not say. I simply said one word over and over and over again. Ghost. Nightmare? Nightmare. 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 The pattern of events continued for weeks, if not months, and you would think my parents would get help for me, psychiatric help, but they did not. Night after night, I would awaken to the sound of rustling sheets. Each time I would scream so as to not provide this abomination with the time to prod and feel for me, which each cry the bed would shake violently, stopping with the arrival of my mother, who would spend the rest of the night in the bottom bunk, seemingly unaware of the sinister force torturing her son nightly. Along the way, I managed to feign illness a few times and come up with other less than truthful reasons for sleeping in my parents' bed. But more often than not, I would be alone for the first few hours of each night in that place. The room where the light from outside did not sit right, alone with that thing. With time, you can become desensitized to almost anything, no matter how horrific. I had come to realize that for whatever reason, this thing could not harm me when my mother was present. I am sure that the same would have been said for my father, but as loving as he was, waking him from sleep was almost impossible. Waking me, on the other hand, was no trouble at all, thanks to the nightmares. Just like the over-explanations just make me feel like... Chapter 4, Anger Overload, makes me feel like this is some sort of, like, April Fool's prank game or something. But if it's not, I'm sorry. But it just feels that way. Let's just make another file. The painted glass depicts some religious man, I guess. Oh no, I fell. Earthquake? Oh, this is the first time I spoke out loud in this game. No, that's not true. My mom spoke to me. A hook hangs from the wall. A piece of meat hangs dry from it. Oh great, it's gonna be another one of those rooms I go. Oh, maybe not. I thought they were recycling the same material, but of course not. Why would they? That's a lock day. What is that? Though you can't tell me? Okay. Oh, I can walk around it. The painted glass depicts a scene from the Bible. I don't know what Bible it's from. From a Bible. Oh, I love the lag. A lag. Oh, look, it's a spider boo. The last game had a spider, and he was quite helpful. Until he ate me, of course. Let me guess, the spider's coming after me? Another one. Another one. And another one. A big pool, but I'd rather not use it. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest it either. Looks like a map. The picture depicts a couple of men standing in front of a car. Cool. Whoa! I was about to say, what happened to that room? The spider that lives in this net is nowhere to be seen. Net? Did I read that wrong? Faded old picture. Is there anything on the table? Yeah, it says net. Oh wait, are we gonna comment on this? No. I guess you got desensitized that you can't even comment on the hands hanging from the stairs. Yeah, we've seen worse. So now what? Oh. Oh. Oh, let me out! No! And then he died. The end. Oh, I'm gonna get chased. Oh yay, look at these, man. Aren't they just delightful? Not gonna make any comment on these as usual. Not even gonna say a thing. Oh yay, we are recycling material. We're just gonna walk across the same thing until something happens. Ooh, it's so scary. Baby dolls. How dare you chomp at me? Quit moving your mouth in my directions. Oh, there's no chomping this time. Oh, something's happening. What could it be? Maybe their jaws got tired or something. Oh, someone's not happy. Someone's a little grumpy. What if I just go back? Can I do that? No, I can't. What a waste of time. Man. There's literally nothing happening. I don't know if I should cut this out or not. Like, seriously. Are you mocking me? Oh, no, no. What the flip-flops are that? I guess I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm definitely gonna die now. Yeah, let's walk in. I got attacked by children with faces of a man. Did I die this time? My greatest fears were realized in the winter. The days grew short and the longer nights merely provided this wretch with more opportunities. It was a difficult time for my family. My grandmother, a wonderfully kind and gentle woman, had deteriorated greatly since the death of my grandfather. My mother was trying her best to keep her in the community as long as possible. However, dementia is cruel and degenerative illness, robbing a person of their memories one day at a time. Soon she recognized none of us, and it became clear that she would need to be moved from her house to a nursing home. Before she could be moved, my grandmother had partially difficult few nights and my mother decided that she would stay with her. As much as I loved my grandmother and felt nothing but anguish at her illness, to this day I feel guilty that my first thoughts were not of her, but of what my nightly visitor may do, should it become aware of my mother's absence. Her presence being the one thing which I was sure was protecting me from the full horror of this thing's reach. I rushed home from school that day and immediately wrenched the bed sheets and mattress from the lower bunk, removing all the slates and placing an old desk, a chest of drawers, and some chairs, which we kept in the cupboard where the bottom bunk used to be. I told my father I was making an office, which he found adorable. But I would be damned if I give that thing a place to sleep for one more night. But he's gonna sleep on the mattress right next to you. As darkness approached, I lay there knowing my mother was not in the house. I did not know what to do. My only impulse was to sneak into her jewelry box and take a small family crucifix, which I had seen there before. While my family were not very religious, at that age I still believed in God and hoped that somehow this would protect me. Although fearful and anxious, while gripping the crucifix under my pillow tightly in one hand, sleep eventually came as I drifted off to dream. I hoped that I would awaken in the morning without incident. Unfortunately, that night was the most terrifying of all. Oh no, what are you gonna do to terrify me even worse? Chapter 5, Urban Explorer. To terrify me even worse than you already have so managed to do. Yes. Can I save again? It says woof. It says woof. A poster for a play. It says woof. I cannot play piano. This I have learned. A bunch of school books. Okay, let's go. The feeling that something invading your privacy, even without ill will, is still disturbing. I thought this person did have ill will and hatred. I guess not. I don't know. Oh, look at that! It's a monstrosity. Are you good? I don't know. This kid was pretty obedient. I think he's good. I think he's a good kid. Even if you don't know why they are here, you hold the greatest amount of fear for them. Oh, that's cool. It's a triceratops. An old picture of what seems to be a religious man and woman. How do you know they're religious? Are you just assuming their religion? A bathtub in the middle of a classroom. For a minute I thought that was a desk. The sounds of screams are awful. They are even worse than when they are your own. The newspaper articles too aged to read. How convenient. There's a piece of paper here. It reads, knock, knock. Mattress, dirty, warmed out. Hey, it's the one I threw out of my... Oh, a pile of mattress, dirty and worn out. It's the one I threw out. Oh, I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking away from the screen. Oh, pictures of various butterflies. There's someone in that locker. A writing desk and some school material. Writing desk with school material. Same. Various books. Big cabinets. Wow. Filing cabinets. I'd love to read stuff. That's a lot. Okay, let's go where the monstrosity. There it is. Do I even need to explore everything else? Probably not. The lock on the door is broken. I don't think I can get in here. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. There are various school rules printed here. Oh, I bet if one of these catches me, I die. For the first time in this game. I don't want to take my risks, though. Wait. Is there even anything I need to do in this room? Is there a purpose? I don't think there's a purpose of this room. Hey, how's it going? I don't know if I feel good about this. I'll have to start. You know what? Let's see if I die. I can't even. Wow. Wow. They're just peaceful monstrosities, I guess. Oh. He went down the ladder. Busted old machine of some sort. Into the caves from the beginning. Plants grow through cracks in the floor. I can't die. It's a dream, remember? Oh, I hear it. Howdy. I'm here. Oh, great. Let's go this way. No, let's go that way then. Okay. Okay then. I hear you, buddy. You should probably get that checked out. It don't sound too good. Oh, that was a bad one. What immense amount of pain must you be in? Hey, what's up, fam? Ready? Are we ready to sacrifice myself? I guess we're ready to sacrifice myself. I have nothing to say about this. I don't even run away at all. I just get on the table and let whatever's happening, happen. Look at me. I'm fearless, man. I don't even have an option. I can't move. I'm pressing all the buttons. There's only 2 buttons. I mean, there's 5 buttons, but you know. Maybe I should go to a doctor after this. Or a psychiatrist. Or a psychologist, even. You know, maybe this is a mental problem. You're awfully quiet nowadays. Is there something wrong, son? Oh, haven't Mom told you about how all the nights I've been waking up? Nothing. Are you sure? Is there something wrong with your new room? Oh my god, he knows. Are you lonely without your brother? No. Alright then. Oh, come on! Just tell him the truth. Whatever. Screw the monstrosity. I woke up gradually. The room was once again dark. As my eyes adjusted, I could gradually make out the window, and the door, and the walls. Some toys on the shelf. What is this music? And even to this day I shudder to think of it, for there was no noise, no rustling of sheets, no movement at all. The room felt lifeless yet not empty. The nightly visitor, that unwelcome, wheezing, hate-filled, thing which had terrorized me night after night was not in the bottom bunk in my bed. I opened my mouth to scream, but nothing came out. Utter terror had shaken the very sound from my voice. I lay motionless. If I could not scream, I did not want to let it know I was awake. I had not yet seen it. I could only feel it. It was obscure, under my blanket. I could see its outline. I could feel its presence, but I dared not look. The weight of it pressed down on top of me, a sensation I will never forget. When I say the hours passed, I did not exaggerate. Laying there motionless in the darkness, I was every bit as scared and frightened young boy. If it had been during the summer months, it would have been light by then. But the grasp of winter is long and unrelenting, and I knew it would be hours before sunrise. A sunrise which I yearned for. I was a timid child by nature, but I reached a breaking point, a moment where I could wait no more, where I could survive under this intimately deviant abomination no longer. Fear can sometimes wear you out, make you threadbare, a shell of nerves leaving only the slightest trace of you behind. I had to get out of that bed. Then I remembered the crucifix. My hand still lay underneath the pillow, but it was empty. I slowly moved my wrist around to find it. Minimizing as best I could the sound and vibrations caused, but it could not be found. I had either knocked it off the top bunk, or it had, I could not even bear to think of it, been taken from my hand. Without the crucifix, I lost any sense of hope. Even at such an young age, you can be acutely aware of what death is, and intensely frightened of it. I knew I was going to die in that bed if I lay there, dormant, passive, doing nothing. I had to leave that room behind, but how? Should I leap from the bed and hope that I make it to the door? What if it is faster than me? Or should I slowly slip out of the top bunk, hoping to not disturb my uncanny bedfellow? Realizing that it had not stirred when I moved, trying to find the crucifix, I began to have the strangest of thoughts. The strangest of thoughts which should be. Chapter 6, The Abyss! We are moving right along in these chapters. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole thing. Should I do the whole thing? I don't know how many chapters there are. What if there are 20 chapters? Oh, man. I don't know. I'm a fish. I'm not a fish, but I'm a swim. I'm a swim now. I mean, I kind of look like a fish. Kind of. Okay, what am I trying to do here? Oh, we're going this way. Is this game gonna have every single level imaginable? Every single horror trope to terrorize this child? What would this be? Okay, I can't go past that. Guess I'll go through. I mean, I can't die. I haven't died yet. I don't see the point in being scared of anything. Drain water and remove diving gear. Yes. Why am I here? Oh yeah, it's a dream. Okay. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Hey, Dad! Hey, Dad! Do you know where I am? Probably not. He probably knows just about as much as I do. Unless he's an imposter. Read logbook, yes. Oh god. CPT Theodore Fielding, September 2nd, 2007. One of my biggest fears is deep water. Ironic, when you consider the fact that I am now working on a mining station thousands of feet underwater in the Marina Trench. I have always wondered why I was afraid and reached a simple conclusion. The true fear presented here is actually going down beneath the surface into the depths. It's a combination of all our most common fears. I fear the dark. How long is this? Oh wait. Whoa, that's a lot of words. Okay, I'm gonna read, like, kind of some of it. Fear the dark. It's pitch black. How you get down there? Don't know. Fear of suffocating. Yeah, I've gone. I'm gonna just. If you guys want to read it, you can pause. Fear of the unknown. There are over 1 million species of creatures in the ocean, and scientists estimate there are additional 9 million species yet to be discovered. Is that true? We only know 11%. Fear of flying insects in the underwater. Fear of being caught. Okay? If something truly frightening, like a shark or a giant squid, caught you, what would happen? You'd probably die of suffocation. I'm not going to read all of that, though. So if you want to, like I said, just pause the videos. Okay, now, I'm going to talk about some of the good things in the game here. I like, the imagery, like, the art, the monsters look really cool. I mean, even if this is a joke game, like I think it is, because everything is being like overly described, and that's what you would do in if it were like a April Fool's thing or something, but you still have to give them credit because it still looks like visually pleasing. What if it was asleep? It hadn't so much as breathed since I had woken up. Perhaps it was resting, believing that it had finally got me, that I was finally in its grasp. Or perhaps it was toying with me. After all, it had been doing just that for countless nights. And now, with me under it, pinned against my mattress with no mother to protect me, maybe it was holding off, savoring its victory to the last possible moment, like a wild animal savoring its prey. I tried to breathe as shallowly as possible, and mustering every ounce of courage I could, I reached over slowly with my right hand and began to peel the blanket off me. What I found under those covers almost stopped my heart. I did not see it, but as my hand moved the blanket, it brushed against something. Something smooth and cold, something which had unmistakably like a gaunt hand. I held my breath in terror, as I was sure it must have known that I was awake. Nothing. It did not stir. It felt dead. After a few moments, I placed my hand carefully further down the blanket and felt a thin, poorly formed forearm. My confidence and almost twisted sense of curiosity grew as I moved down further to a disproportionately larger bicep muscle. The arm was outstretched, lying across my chest, with the hand resting on my left shoulder, as if it grabbed me in my sleep. I realized that I would not I would have to move this cadaverous appendage if I even so much as hoped to escape its grasp. For some reason, the feeling of torn, ragged clothing on the shoulder of this nighttime invader stopped me in my tracks. Fear once again swelled in my stomach and in my chest as I recoiled, my hand in disgust. At the touch of scraggly, oily hair, I could not bring myself to touch its face, although I wonder, to this very day, what it would have felt like. Dear God, it moved. Dear God, it moved. Please save me. Chapter 7. Ostia? I guess I'm gonna play this whole game. Right now. Hopefully there aren't that many chapters up. Maybe there's 10. Yep, we're gonna save Chapter 7 in Chapter 7. I don't see the point in saving multiple times at this point. I mean, this is like I said before, even if it is a joke game, this all looks really, really cool. Like whoever, oh, I can go in there. Like whoever made this, like, I think they have the ability to craft a very decent horror game. They just have to get better writers, you know? Oh, is this like a room? It is. Hello. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. Oh. I see. But aren't you trying to kill me or something? I don't know. I don't know, maybe. Strange. This is like a horror version of the Beatles movie. Have any of you ever watched the animated Beatles movie? At a crossroads in life, what does one do? Stand at the crossroads, if you will, but you'll not choose. I'll move on without you. Okay? Maybe that's a good thing. Okay? Oh. How rude. Even rude. Even more rude. Are you gonna block my path here too? No? I can't go in here, so I guess we're gonna go this way. Oh. This is so cool still. Yeah? Oh, I saw that. Yeah, you're gonna say something to me? Are you gonna, I don't know, are you gonna do something? Oh. You're gonna wake me up, huh? Here we are again. It moved. It was subtle, but it gripped on my shoulder and across my body, strengthened. No tears came, but God, how I wanted to cry. As its hand and arm slowly coiled around me, my left leg brushed along the cool wall, which the bed lay against. Of all that happened to me in that room, this was the strangest. I realized that this clutching, rancid thing, which drew great delight from violating a young boy's bed, was not entirely on top of me. It was sticking out from the wall like a spider striking from its lair. That is genuinely disturbing. Suddenly, his grip moved from a slow tightening to a sudden squeeze. It pulled and clawed at my clothes, as if frightened that the opportunity would soon pass. I fought against it, but its emancipated arm was too strong for me. Its head rose up, writhing and contorting under the blanket. I now realized where it was taking me. Into the wall? I fought for my dear life. I cried, and suddenly my voice returned to me, yelling, screaming, but no one came. Then I realized why it was so eager to suddenly strike, why this thing had to have me now through my window. That window, which seemed to represent so much malice from outside, streaked hope, the first rays of sunshine. I struggled, further knowing that if I could just hold on, it would soon be gone. As I fought for my life, the unearthing parasite shifted, slowly pulling itself up on my chest, its head now poking out from under the blanket, wheezing, coughing, rasping. I do not remember its features, I simply remember its breath against my face, foul and as cold as ice. As the sun broke over the horizon, the dark place that suffocating room of contempt was washed, bathed in sunlight. I passed out, as its scrawny fingers encircled my legs, squeezing the very life from me. It finally got me, I'm dead, okay? Dead, gone, past, deceased. Nope, never mind. I awoke to my father offering to make me some breakfast. A wonderful sight indeed. I have survived the most horrible experience of my life until then, and now. I moved the bed away from the wall, leaving behind the furniture I had believed would stop that thing from taking the bed. Little did I think they would try to take mine and me. Weeks passed without incident, yet on one cold, frostbitten night, I awoke to the sound of the furniture where the bunk beds used to be, vibrating violently. I lay there, sure I could hear a distant wheezing come from deep within the wall, finally fading into the distance. The following year, I was given a larger room on the other side of the house, and my parents took that room as their bedroom. They said they didn't need a large room, just one big enough for a bed and a few things. They lasted 10 days, and we moved on the 11th. Oh, now they know what you went through. Sucks to be them. It Moves, a game by Snow Owl. Okay, music by Material Erndun. I'm not gonna read everything, but okay, so this was this. Oh, I can walk. Cool. Based on the story Bedtime by Michael Whitehouse. Okay. So this was a serious horror game, and I thought it was a joke this whole time just because of the over description of things. But maybe like the over description was from the writer that this game was based off of. Maybe this was his story and they took his story and then they captured it in a game word by word. Like the only problem I have with this is, like I said, like the constant reading. Like it's too much. Like if I were to take a video game, and this is just me, if I were to take a video game and base off a story, I wouldn't use the whole entire story. Like I wouldn't read it out loud. It's kind of like a book being turned into a movie. They don't read you the whole book in the movie. They have to visually explain it. They have to tell you what is going on without like having to read all the words and all that. But other than that, I love the art in this game. I love the visual aspect. I love it's very creative, I think, and there's no threats in the game though. Like, the only threat was the thing under your bed, and that wasn't even a threat to me. It wasn't a threat, like I could lose all my progress if this happened. But the monsters were all passive, and you couldn't die. There was like no risk with the game. It's just, they told a story, they moved forward, they showed what they had to offer, but there was like a couple of puzzles, but it wasn't really that much in gaming aspect. So that's my criticism. That's what I think. So tell me what you think of this game in the comments below, and of course I will leave a link in the description if you want to try to play it for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!